I won't mention the state, but in this same nation, there was a man that was purported. You don't see him, he tells you where to meet him. Nobody knows where he lives. A demonic one, not a Christian, it's a non-Christian, a strong man. Once you see him, there's a sacrifice you offer. I counsel the person who met him. The animal and whatever you bring before the person disappears before your eyes, not a vision. Once it disappears, they say the man has accepted it. The medium will now tell you, meet him here. You will enter an empty room and find him sitting there. I'm not talking of a spirit. Somebody who has a mother, the mother is alive, the father is alive. Now you go and preach the gospel to that man as an evangelist from Koinonia, and you go and stand there and say, Mr. Man, listen, I know, let me give you the Greek word for gospel. Let me give you the Hebrew word for signs and wonders. I'm not being sarcastic. And the man will watch you. He will first clap his hand as you are talking and say, your prayer now is that you go out safely. Let me tell you a story that happened, true story, back then in Zaria. I prayed for a lady. Now her family had been involved in a lot of diabolic things. Do you know, when I prayed for this lady, she met this man I'm talking about. After they visited me and I counseled them and I was to meet with them again, this lady went home and slept. That man came to her in the sleep and said, who did you go and meet? And threatened her and say, if you do whatever, they will kill you and all of that. And by the next day, they were supposed to come with the family, and the lady refused. She said, I know what I saw. It was not a dream. The man appeared to me, and you say, you go there again, you are dead. I've prayed for people who went, I don't know if it was looking for money or looking for love, one of those, but they took them to a graveyard. True story. Either money or love, it has to be one of these two. I can't remember the story. I mean what I'm saying. I think they were looking at something that has to do with either the finances or maybe some, yeah. Now watch this. I mean what I'm saying. They took them to the grave and they laid down there for days. The last step of the ritual was something I will not mention here. And the ladies now said, no, this one, you've gone too far. We've bent over backwards. And the man swore to them, not this man I'm talking about, another herbalist, he swore to them that if they walk out of that place and walk out of him, that they will run mad. Do you know, one of them started behaving as if they were not even fine. Those days I used to do counseling, I think it was Mondays or so, and that was when they brought those people, and they came openly. Part of the charm that they had started conjuring, they brought it and dropped it to me. You said God sent you, here it is, know what to do with it. We're on our way going. It is at that time you will know whether you have the power component or you just have Greek or Hebrew. Because I tell you this not to glorify the devil. If you do not have a superior dimension of God's power, you will see the power of darkness work in a way that will shock you. Believe me on that. Believe me on that.